All right, today we are going to start the process of doing this roof. This is TPO with some kind of crappy coating that the previous owner put on. And I guess a tree came down and put some holes through it and they patched it up. And it doesn't leak, but it just looks like shit. And PVC rolled roofing is cheap and a lot more durable. So we're going to start dismantling everything. First, we're going to take off these rain gutters, and then we're going to work our way down and take off all the trim all the way around. Then we're going to start on the roof getting this stuff up. And then we're going to take off all the vents and ACs and stuff. So here you can see all the patches that he put in, and he said, "Oh, I just covered a little hole." And I doubt that. I'm going to see how truthful he was. You can see down here where tree mushed it. I can't wait to, I don't know if you can really see. I'll take a better picture when I get over there. But we're gonna have to pull this back. And this is how they do the corners. They like wrap them around here. We'll have to pull that out, get this up. This TPO feels wicked thin compared to the new PVC that I got. And I'll be excited to have a roof I don't have to coat every year. You can see the coating, whatever he used, is cheap as shit. This is a 2022, so it's not old. He couldn't have done it that soon. We can see the plywood down there. We're gonna see how the plywood looks. All that good stuff. Plus, I'm just doing it for the experience. Like I said, it didn't leak, but it just looks like shite. And I don't like things that look like shite. So we're gonna work on it. Got the awning off just because the tree hit the awning bar and dented it like crazy and it was bent. I got it almost kind of straight. It's over there. I'll show you how I did that in another video. Let's keep cracking. Hey, we found our first repair. And he didn't even use the right size plywood. And he just cut the seal out and then didn't put a seal back. Top notch. Top notch. Oh, now we're taking out the AC, which is 4 big bolts on this Dometic. Undo the electrical. Let me zoom out. And now I'm taking off all the heat tape here all around. And then I should be able to just pop this out from the top. And then I gotta take this fan cover off and get that disconnected, and then this dome as well. And then I should be good to pull everything up top. Well, we got these out. I don't know if this is supposed to be wood or aluminum. This looks like where the tree hit, because this guy had no fucking clue what he was doing. Just cocked the shit out of everything. There's no leaks, but I feel like this is supposed to be aluminum. Because this is aluminum, but I don't know. I haven't been in one of these campers before. So everything's disconnected and we're gonna pull it up. We're gonna find out how deep the damage is when we pull the roof off anyways. All right, you can see here we have started the roof, and then it rained and snowed. So I had to cover it up with a little Tarpy McTarperson. We got all our trim and molding here. We got the big AC unit off. And it's nice and sunny today, so we're gonna pull this tarp off and see if we can't get this TPO off. Looked like it was gonna rip up pretty easy, but I think getting the glue off is gonna be a little annoying. But I got everything disconnected on the inside, so now I'll just be up top. Let's get it. All right, well, you can see where they repaired where the tree went through the roof, and they didn't repair it really right. We had a leak over there. They put in plywood that was too thin in these two places. So I think this comes factory wood, just so you can screw into it. We got the whole roof off. I'm gonna cut these 1.5-inch pipes down below the surface, or flush with the surface, and then just put couplings on and maybe glue the membrane into the coupling so there's no way water can get in. And now I got to take all this stuff off. I'm going to replace this sheet of ply because it's got holes, it's replaced crappy, and there was rot over there. And then I'm going to use goof off and take all the residue off of these last remaining 2.5 pieces. And then I got new sealant tape, new metal edge, and I also want to figure out about this this hole over here. Right there had a Furion backup camera dummy on there, so I thought there was wiring, but I can't feel the wiring in there. So when I rip this plywood off, I'm gonna look for the wiring. If it's not there, I'll put some more wiring in, because I'd like it to work all the time, not just when the running lights are on. But we're making progress. Got a new dome, clear black. Got a new vent that has a 10-inch fan, and it's a lot quieter. Matte black. I got 2 new pipe vents for the top that are white, and then I got a new refrigerator vent, which is white. I'm gonna get rid of the wine guard, because from what I tell, no one uses that crap anyways. Unless I can modify it, I'll leave the hole there just so I can have access to it if I decide, because I know you can modify it to work it for free. All that jazz. And then I got a new 14x14 seal for this AC. But of course we got to get the roof done before that. Well, I really hate the guy, or maybe it was even the manufacturer, that built these freaking window frames. So cheesy. I don't even know how. Like, I stood over here. I can't believe it held me up. So now I'm gonna build new boxes that go from the plate all the way to the aluminum and screw in so it actually does something. Holy cow. I don't know what holds these roofs up. I can't find nothing. It's crazy. Cheap ass shit. Well, holy cow. To get to this point, we got everything ripped off. We rebuilt both the holes with full-length 2x going all the way to the aluminum. Screwed in. I redid the foam, then I sprayed in some foam, cut it out so it's all level. Now I got PL all to the high density foam that didn't get ripped out when I ripped the plywood off. What a mess. Those are the new 2x going all the way across to the aluminum, just because that shit was super janky over there. Whoever fixed this was a cob job. Could have been the manufacturer, to be honest. Bleached off all that mold too, so that should go away. Yippity doo dah. Well, Got it replaced. Gotta shim out those windows a little bit and screw them down. Zip tape's only here to make the transfer a little cleaner while it dries. I'll rip that up and put mesh tape down. I gotta clean all this residue off with some goof off. And then we're pretty close to getting the roof on. Got to put this metal back up, and then I got some new corner edge tape that I'll do all around. Looks a little better. Well, we are making headway here. You can see where I have stopped scraping, where there's quite a bit of glue. And this is painstaking and time-taking, but it's working. Spreading that stuff on, taking this scraper with the titanium blade, scraping it off. Well, that was fucking annoying. But we're good. We got most of the glue off. Now we can give it a quick 80 grit sand, wash it down with some acetone, clean up the rest of this gunk that they so liberally apply. Cleaned up both edges, took out all the staples. Got to put some a Turnabond down there, tape the seams. We're gonna be able to put the roof on pretty soon. Well, they can't say I didn't put the effort in. All scraped, all sanded, all washed down with acetone. I'll let this fucker dry out for a day or two. All right. Everything's scraped, not sticking at all. Got all my edges Turnabonded. Gotta scrape off a little more of that fucking glue crap. Pain in the ass getting that stuff off. It's like mineral spirits is the best. Still got to tape the seams. This seam is a little loose, so I'm thinking I'm gonna jam some PO in there and then put my mesh tape down and kind of smooth it out with a trowel. See if that works. This middle seam is rock solid, and then this seam, I don't know, I got 1/4 inch ply and it's still a little high. I guess when they seal this, they use 3/8 ply, but when they compress it with whatever method they do, it compresses the plywood. I call bullshit, but that's a little bit higher, so I'm gonna run some self-leveling caulking right here and let it just kind of flatten out, and then I'll run my mesh tape over that. Got one vent there, one vent there. I cut even so I can put couplings on and come up. And then I got one hole here where the antenna was for the wine guard. Probably just gonna mesh over that because that wine guard seems pointless. But someone told me differently. Almost ready to put the membrane down. Well, I gotta clean up all the metal first. That's gonna be super fun. All right, we're here. It would be so nice if I had done it right, but I don't know. I don't know about this seam stuff I put on. I don't know if the PVC glue is gonna stick to it or not. Scuffed it up with 80 grit and then mesh taped all the seams on top. The only reason I put that stuff down is because the plywood seams weren't lining up perfect. And I really didn't want to rip the plywood off because it's all vacuum sealed to the styrofoam, and I had to do a lot of work to get that new piece in back there. So hit it with 80 grit. Got the Endura Bond or whatever it's called all the way around. I'm doing what the AZ camper dude does and putting the membrane over the metal instead of under, which makes more sense to me. Got it all cleaned. And I just gotta let it dry. But now, of course, we have rain coming, so I gotta cover this crap up again. Ugh! This is turning into a shit show. So I guess I'm gonna glue these. I'm gonna put glue down on the first two, let it get real nice and tacky, and then glue everything again, and then roll it down, and hopefully it adheres good. We'll see. Or I'm gonna have these really nice spots and then glue that doesn't fucking bond. And maybe we'll get to do it again. That'll be so fun. But whatever. First time ever doing it. A learning process. Let's go. So if you see right here, this board pushes down right here. And it's pretty much solid everywhere else. It's like it's missing a piece of foam or something here. So I was thinking of drilling a hole and spraying spray foam in here and then just putting wood putty. You think that's a good idea or a dumb idea? Well, got the new roof down. I think it came out pretty nice. Gotta let the glue set up for a few days. Then I can start putting the trim on, pulling this down, get it nice and tight. It came out pretty good. Put the whole thing out, brought half of it back, rolled this out with glue, rolled it down, squeegeed it, and then rolled the other side back, glued it, squeegeed it. Glue was drying up a little faster than I wanted just because it was windy and sunny when we did it. But this is the only chance I have of 2 days where it's above 45 at night, so wanted to get it done. And we got a new roof, baby. All right, we are done with the roof, finally. Came out pretty nice. Couple air bubbles. Rec Pro told me it's not a big deal. Just finished sealing everything. Covered all the screw holes. And went around each thing I put down after I sealed them down. New moonroof, new fan, 10-speed, new vents. I took the wine guard thing out because I don't think that's something I'm going to be using. But access is there if we really need to. Got the AC back in. It's working. Wired everything. Cleaned up everything. Now I just got to put the guards, the plastic guard in. Finish the awning. And we'll be ready for camping on Sunday. Any questions, comments? Let me know. I didn't get to film the roof because I was in kind of a time crunch and had to have my mom come up and help. Just because I needed another set of hands. But overall, came out pretty nice. I had a really low spot here and it was super squishy. So I drilled a couple holes, sprayed some window and door frame foam in it, and it worked great. I wish I had done that in a few more places because this is super firm over here now. But yeah, another thing done on the list. Whoop, whoop.